If you've done much research about emergency situations, you know that not having access to life-saving antibiotics or even daily prescriptions can be a big concern. If you think about natural disasters, supply chain issues, or just simply issues that keep you stuck at home, you can realize that very quickly you may not be able to get access to the medicine you want. That's why today we're going to talk about my absolute favorite resource for getting you those life-saving medicines and your daily prescriptions, which may also be life-saving, delivered directly to your door. First, welcome back to Preparedness, where we talk all things emergency preparedness and self-sufficiency. I am Laura. If we haven't met before, I am so glad you're back. You are diving into a 3-part series all about medical readiness. And today what we're talking about again is just how to get access to life-saving antibiotics and prescription medicine. So there is a resource that I absolutely love. It's a company called JASE Medical. And JASE Medical is an online service where you can go and enter your medical information and get access to those antibiotics that maybe you don't always have on your shelf and an extra year's worth supply of any medicine that you are currently taking. Now, that is pretty exciting. What I do need to say is that this is not an inexpensive option. This is definitely an investment in your emergency preparedness supplies, and it is something that you're probably going to want to budget for and think about before you dive all the way in. So today we're going to do a video that's just a little bit different. I am going to go to the JASE Medical website and kind of give you a quick rundown of the supplies that they have. So you're going to log on to jasemedical.com. You'll click here. It's going to bring you to their main website. It's going to talk a little bit about kind of the idea behind the JASE case, which is really just to have those medicines on hand for emergency situations. What you're really going to want to do is go to their Get Started menu. That's going to give you an option to either order their JASE case, which is a list of all of their antibiotics and emergency medications, or JASE Daily. So these two different products are a little bit different in terms of how they work and what's included. We'll start off with the JASE case. So the JASE case really is those emergency life-saving medications and antibiotics. So in here, they are going to give you an option to see what is in the case. So in here, you can see they have things like over-the-counter Tylenol and ibuprofen. Those you obviously can leave off if you want to. You don't need to do those, but they also have antibiotics. You can order EpiPens directly from them. You can get topical creams. There's a little bit of everything in here, and as you go to build your JASE case, they're going to walk you through the process. So let's walk through what that would look like. All right, so let's say you're a new patient. You're going to go in here, you're going to click on New Patient. You're going to tell them that you're 18 years or older, assuming that you are. You're going to tell them where you live, and you're going to click on this. Tell them what your sex is, and then what you're going to be able to do is say, do you have any allergies to any of this? This is super important so they don't send you medicine that maybe you shouldn't be taking. So make sure that you're really clear on that. I don't have any allergies, so I'm going to click none of the above. Once they do that, it is going to give you a list of the supplies that are in this kind of base case. This will include your antibiotics and all of the things that they recommend, again, based on the allergies that you said you had. So make sure you click on that. Then you can also do something called select add-ons. Now, here you'll notice they have a lot of different medicines that you can select to kind of add to your case. Acetaminophen, that's just Tylenol. You could probably get it cheaper at your local Walmart, so I wouldn't recommend on that. But there are some other things that may be of interest. If you have any kind of asthma or breathing issue, you may want to add an inhaler. If you have ever gotten a allergic reaction to something and you need an extra EpiPen, this is a great way to get them. There's 2 injectors in each of those cases. Additionally, they have all sorts of medicine for kind of over-the-counter things to treat lice, whatever you might want. But you can go through all of these and you can just click on whatever you're interested in adding on. So in my case, I'm just going to click that silver sulfidized to kind of add on. Once you do that, it's going to tell you your total. Again, you will notice that this is not necessarily super inexpensive. This is an investment, but it's also good. So that's how you're going to go in and order that JASE kit or that JASE case kind of basics for your antibiotics and things like that. But I think I'm even more excited about the JASE Daily, which again is going to give you access to medicine that you are already currently taking for kind of chronic conditions. Think heart medicine, high cholesterol medicine, medicine for anxiety, all of those things that you would want to make sure you don't run out of in an emergency situation. So let's go back to the computer and see kind of how you do that JASE Daily and some of the medicine that is available for you. So again, if you're looking for your daily prescriptions, you're going to go back to jasemedical.com. You're going to click Get Started again, and then you'll see here they have a thing called JASE Daily, which again is a backup prescription supply for you, a year's supply of any medicine that you are currently taking. But if you're more curious about where you can see what they have, you just need to come down here into the product section, click on JASE Daily, and it is going to take you to a page which one will explain the process, which is ordering online, getting a doctor's review, and then they will mail it to you. It also is going to have a list of all of the medications that they are currently supporting. So if you click on See List of Medications, you can go down to the type of medicine that you are looking for, whether that's cholesterol or blood pressure, etc., and you're going to see a complete list of what they currently have. Now, what I will say is they do update this occasionally, so make sure that you come back and check if for some reason you don't see your medicine on the list right now. All right, so once you're on this daily medication list, let's say you see that they do have what you're looking for. Again, all you do is go back to the top, hit Get Started, go to the JASE Daily, and fill out their online form. So again, that is how you order your daily medicine. When you go on there and you click the form, it's pretty self-explanatory on kind of information that you fill out. In some places, they are going to have you upload a picture of your prescription bottle. Here in Oklahoma, that is a requirement that they have, and so you do want to make sure that any medicine you're ordering is a current prescription so that you'll be able to get those things refilled. The last area that I think is kind of a cool product that they have is JASE To Go. This is one of their newer products that is really designed for those of you who travel a lot, who maybe are going overseas, visiting people outside of your local area. It is a smaller kind of JASE case to go, but really for those things that are focused on your kind of travel needs. Now, I haven't received a JASE Go kit yet, so we haven't purchased one of these, but if you're on the road a lot, this may be another great addition to your medical kit. $129.95 for all the prescriptions in this little kit. That is kind of a review of the JASE Medical website and how you can go online and either order that JASE case with those life-saving antibiotics, your JASE Daily, which is all of your prescriptions that you're currently taking, or JASE To Go, which may be a great option if you travel a lot. One more follow-up, when you get your JASE case, you're going to get this fancy little package like this, and the medicine's going to come inside. When you are storing medicine, you want to make sure that it stays cool and it stays dry. If you are using this for your daily prescriptions, I would encourage you to rotate kind of that annual supply in with your prescription that you're probably already getting filled from a pharmacy. That way you know that your medicine is fresh. For the antibiotics and the things that are going to sit on your shelf a little bit longer, you may want to think about ways to kind of protect those if there was a weather event or some sort of emergency. So my husband and I actually vacuum sealed our meds. So you can see here, we just used our food saver and our little vacuum sealer and kind of stored these so that they are waterproof. You'll notice our bottle squished a little bit. That's okay. It doesn't affect the medicine. It just allows us to keep those safe and cool. And then we do try to keep those in a cool environment. If you have room in your fridge, that may be a great place to store it, but not all of us have that kind of stuff, and you don't want to leave medicine any place where young children can get it. So please make sure that you are storing that medicine safely and in a spot where you know who has access to it. If you haven't done so already, watch the first part, which is really about how to store over-the-counter types medicines that you may need with a couple of great hacks. I'll put a link above so that you can jump in there and watch that video right now. As always, my friends, let's stay prepared and not scared.